Hello, Tectonic Tries, and I will be doing a recording of the first alpha version of the Wander. So I have to come down here. Now, it's the first alpha version because there's only really one thing to do inside the actual game. So it's not some big elaborate thing. It's kind of small. So once this loads, it does have a moderate load time, but I have found a trick that does help with it, so you only have to have one long load time, but the rest of the thing shouldn't have to load while you move. So let's get to loading. Okay, so it's done loading. Let's get to the alpha version. So there's two cameras before you actually get in-game. For load cameras, you have to push enter to get past them. But once you get in-game, see, I've gotten at least this far, and there hasn't been any load time needed. Now, other than my mouse flying right out the window, which is always an issue. Always an issue. Okay. Let's go to the security room, because that's where we need to go. Okay, so we are in the security room. And plenty of desks. I have to add the monitors, which will have security cameras hooked up to them, so you can actually see throughout the facility just from this one room. And this mouse thing is going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to fix it. Okay, so let's grab this. My gosh, why is my mouse flying off the window so often? So let's get the gun out, and let's go over here. This is where the alpha comes in. This is the only thing to do right now. Let's just show you anyways. If I can ever remember the, yeah, there you go. So it's a target range. That's very hard to deal with right now because my mouse has been flying off the screen way too often. My gosh, okay, note to self. Seriously, mess with mouse controls. This is unacceptable! Some collision issues there. I think this is before I actually fixed the collision boxes for it. But to deactivate it, all you have to do is step off of it. And then I forgot to add the delay sensor for this. So they are supposed to disappear after about 3 seconds, but since I forgot to add that, they don't delete. So you kind of have to clean up yourself. Okay, so as soon as I get this mouse issue worked out, this is actually really quite annoying. I've tested it out on a few laptops actually, and this is the worst it's been on my desktop. Come on. My mouse speed on the desktop must be just a little bit fast. So let's go here. Let's get back up. And that's about the only real update. The other thing I'm working on is the next room probably will be a reactor room. Although I'm thinking about doing crew quarters as well. But this is the only other thing that's updated. This room in here. Woo, you have a green that turns to red to let you know that it's been pushed. And I would go through this entire thing, but it's I think it's a full minute loop for this to get, for the actual object to start moving and get to the other side. And since I have no lights down there, it's kind of useless to go show you what's down in the cryo zone. So, other than the mouse flying off the screen really badly. Look at that. You can just see it fly off. It flies also up. Okay. Let's do something stupid. Let's maximize this. Okay. There we go. Mouse is no longer flying off. So it looks like I'll have to keep this maximized. But as you can see, it's gotten a lot leggier. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, and you can hit it again to go back. That's it.